Well, hi friends. Welcome to another episode of KZFR.org's ZephyrFest. I'm your host and friend in real life, Molly Knight. On this episode, we have programmer Jake Sprecher, one of my personal favorites, along with Severance Package. You're gonna love it. We've got the Zephyr Zoom shot as always, and so much more. So, without further ado, roll the intro, Danny boy.
Hey guys, this is Jake Sprecher from the Funhouse, and It's Just Jazz. I've been up at KZFR now for about 15 years, and I wanted to mention that being a local musician, playing in Chico since the early 2000s, KZFR is a pretty special thing in our community if you are a local musician specifically. Because I can remember the first couple of times I heard a band I was playing in on the radio, which was about the most thrilling thing in the world when you're 21, 22 years old. And honestly, it doesn't get old knowing that at any random moment you could turn to 90.1, and whether it's your band or one of your buddies' bands, there you are. It's still kind of magical. And whether it's your band being played or you're giving shout outs to somebody you know, there's just a certain thrill about community radio in that aspect that you're not going to get with commercial radio anymore. It just doesn't exist. So that's just a couple of the many, many reasons that you should go to KZFR.org, like, subscribe, share, help support this great thing that we've had going now for the better part of, well, over 3 decades. So hope you tune in, 90.1 KZFR. Up next, we've got Severance Package, maybe the longest tenured rock and roll band still active in Chico. That's Robin, Josh, and Mike. This was recorded at the Sierra Nevada Hop Field a while back. And Josh is, of course, a KZFR programmer. And if there is a local rock and roll couple as far as bands go, it's got to be Robin and Josh. So enjoy Severance Package.
Kanabas Kanakin. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Severance
much
Package.
for standing in the hot sun.
Yes. Kudos.
Hey, this is Josh Indar, Severance Package. I'm really grateful to KZFR for supporting the local arts and music scene, and thank you for supporting community media.
KZFR.org's ZephyrFest is brought to you by Duffy's Tavern on the corner of 4th and Main in Chico. Duffy's is proud to support the arts, live music, and community-based media. Follow Duffy's on Instagram and Facebook for updates. Duffy's Tavern, welcoming all for over 30 years. Also, Peterson Tree Care, protecting Chico's amazing natural beauty. Licensed, bonded, and insured with financing available, Peterson Tree Care for residential and commercial properties because trees need care. And Farmstar Pizza, where the farmer is the star. Farmstar features artisan pizzas, salads, appetizers, and desserts with gluten-free offerings, craft beer, and eclectic wines. Open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner, to-go orders, and live music.
It's time for the Zephyr Zoom Shot, where we feature the people who put the people in people-powered radio.
Hi, my name is Rick Carr. I've been hosting Run the Gamut Thursday mornings on KZFR for over 28 years now. In fact, some of my longtime listeners will remember it was originally co-hosted by Beth Carr. I chose the concept and the name Run the Gamut because I didn't want to be tied into any specific genre. I have a lot of musical likes, as many of you do, and I wanted to have some freedom in my programming. Freedom to do things like when my wife Sandy was pregnant, our daughter, I recorded our daughter's heartbeat prenatal and used it in the background as I spoke between musical sets. And she's a singer-songwriter of 18 years now, and I get to play her music on my program. Community radio is a really important part of our community here. It's so important in so many ways. To be a familiar voice in times of stress, to be a source for information when there are emergency situations, fires, floods. But it's also a constant source of culture, creativity, diversity, and discussion. This is an important community resource and should be vigorously supported financially. That's why I'd like to ask you now to consider going to kzfr.org and select the Donate Now button. You can do a one-time donation. You could even set up a monthly donation. Remember, one does not support community radio simply by listening. And remember, you listen to Run the Gamut because you know better. And it's just this simple. The more you love, the less you hate.
Hello, my name is Anna, and I host Native Song. It is on Monday morning from 6 to 8 a.m. And I feature Native American music and the musicians that play this music. I play anything from traditional powwow, flute music, to reggae and hip-hop, country, blues, whatever Native artists play, I feature in my show. And I started listening to community radio about probably 30 years ago when I lived in the Bay Area, the granddaddy of all KPFA. Then I moved to Fresno, and when I moved here, I was really saddened for the fact that I was going to miss my radio station. So when I was listening to the radio, I started tuning in, and I found this song that I had in my collection, and it was a world music show called the Ziva Crossing, hosted by Carmen Bronson. And I met her at the farmer's market, and she actually asked me to come to the station and start doing a show with her, and she got me hooked. And ever since, I've been volunteering at KCFR. That's been almost 20 years ago. And I am so happy to be able to do the show. It's an honor for me to do it. And I really, really enjoy it. Music is a universal language. It touches us all, no matter what language it is. Whatever they're playing, it touches your soul. And I really believe that it is a jewel. And the jewel needs to be something that we want to hold close and precious. And I ask you to join KCFR. You become part of our community. It is something that is so special and rare. Money is energy, and it will come back to you twice as full. So be part of KCFR. Go to www.kcfr.org and join in and be part of this wonderful thing called community radio. Be part of our family. So go in and go to kcfr.org. Enjoy. Thank you so much.
Shout out to Banana Grape Stomp Archives, to our amazing programmers, the wonderful underwriters, and of course, you, the people who make community radio possible. It has been amazing. Make sure you check us out at kzfr.org. Like, share, subscribe, show us some love. Until next time, friends, it's been wonderful. I am Molly Knight. I'll see you soon.